Once upon a time, there lived a king. His name was King Ababio Kuma. He had two wives, Queen Esther, the first wife, and Queen Lydia, the second wife. They had 4 male children, 2 from each wife. The palace was a very peaceful and beautiful place to live until the arrival of Sandra Kuma, a very beautiful orphan. Life had not been easy for her since she lost her family. King Ababio Kuma held a festival to celebrate his victories over the years. Everyone from far and near was invited to the festival, which was a 2-day celebration. People came with gifts, and others came to celebrate with the royal household. During the celebration, a 24-year-old lady who appeared to be unfamiliar to everyone also came. After the celebration was over, she pleaded with the king to stay in the palace for a while as she had nowhere to go. She said, "My name is Yanya Kwa, and I come from a very poor family. My parents cannot take care of me. My mother is sick, and my father is jobless. Life has been really hard for me." They all pitied her. The king said, "My family and I are very sorry for your plight." Fortunately, they accepted her to stay in the palace. She was very happy. Sandra Kuma convinced everyone that she was very perfect and could be trusted. She became a trusted member of the royal household. Weeks later, Sandra Kuma started executing her evil plans. She began putting drops of poisonous chemicals into the king's food each day. She would always persuade the maids and take charge of serving the royal household table for dinner. The drops of the poison were not meant to kill or react immediately, but were killing the king slowly without him realizing. Sandra seduced all the princes, putting a big image in their minds and making them believe she loved each of them. She deceived and pushed them into a fight against each other, resulting in one of their own brothers being killed. He was pushed from the story building to the ground. Sandra mourned with them to maintain their trust. One day, Sandra kept sleeping pills into Queen Esther and Queen Lydia's drinks and made sure their sons were extremely drunk with alcohol. She then made them have sexual intercourse with each other. They were caught the next morning, and according to the laws in the kingdom, they were killed and buried in the evil forest. The king became very ill and was sent to the hospital, where he was never going to get better. While the king was in the hospital, Sandra poured acid on the remaining prince, and he passed on. On the king's deathbed, Sandra paid him a visit. She said, "My name is Sandra Kuma. My father was your own elder brother, Abam Kuma. I am sure you remember me now. You, Ababio, came to our house with men who killed my entire family because of your selfish interest. You did not care about anyone. Your only ambition was to succeed the throne and become king. I guess we both have a story to tell. I was that 12-year-old girl. You killed her entire family right before her eyes, even though you pursued killing me, but I escaped. You killed everyone I have ever loved and called family. I hope you never thought I would survive all these years. To make a long story short, I have been putting poison in your food, so don't put your hopes higher, thinking you might get better. Everyone in your family is dead. For you, you just have 5 minutes to turn into a ghost." The king wept and regretted everything he ever did. He said to himself, "I am not supposed to live." He therefore disconnected the oxygen and died. Sandra Kuma went to where her family was buried. She said, "My lovely people, I have had my revenge. I hope we can all rest now. She stabbed herself and died, lying beside her family graves. The moral lessons to be learned from the story is that revenge consumes and destroys. Sandra Kumar's quest for revenge led her to destroy the royal family and ultimately herself. This shows how revenge can consume and destroy individuals and relationships, and also the consequences of selfish ambition. King Ababio Kumar, selfish ambition led him to kill Sandra's family, which ultimately led to his own downfall. And lastly, the dangers of trusting appearances. Sandra's beauty and charm hid her evil intentions. This serves as a reminder not to judge individuals by their appearances.